What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're going to check out Aspyr's latest Nintendo Switch release in Star Wars The Force Unleashed, a golden oldie and hopefully a stepping stone to more awesome Star Wars games on Nintendo Switch. As it stands, there are signs of a possible Switch port of some of my favorite Star Wars and GameCube titles, the Star Wars Rogue Squadron games. But before we start celebrating, let's dive in and see how Star Wars The Force Unleashed holds up on Nintendo Switch. Set in a time before Disney acquired the rights to the legendary franchise, there was a bold initiative to fill in the blanks, so to speak, in between the official movies with video games, which would tell their own tales, yet still be considered canon. How times have changed, how the mighty have fallen. Star Wars The Force Unleashed is set between Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and Episode 4, A New Hope, and will have you follow in Darth Vader's footsteps as Galen Marek, aka Star Killer. After an introductory level in which you get to play as Lord Vader himself, which is freaking awesome I might add, you continue to play as his young apprentice as you keep getting stronger and grow more powerful as the game progresses.
You were weak when I found you. Now your hatred has become your strength.
Star Wars The Force Unleashed is an action-adventure game, a hack and slash of sorts with some platforming elements, although not to the level of, say, the Ninja Gaiden games. But what sets this game apart in its genre is the undeniable allure of the Star Wars franchise, and to great effect, the ability to play as a villain, a right-hand man of the infamous Darth Vader, on a quest to overthrow the Emperor. The gameplay is as straightforward as it comes, with few button controls and optional motion control. You're essentially moving from one end to the other, mowing down enemies on your path, opening doors by using charge shots, defeating mid-level bosses and square off against some truly badass bosses, all the while collecting Jedi HOLOCRONs with which some really neat artworks can be unlocked. Even though the button inputs are easy to grasp, you will feel quite empowered as you swing your lightsaber around, throw it towards your enemies, use your force powers including lightning effects, force push, choke holds and what have you on your quest of, well, living up to expectations really. The environments, although graphically outdated for sure, are nicely varied with some destructible sections where you can blow off some steam using your lightsaber or force powers. The boss battles will have you go through time-sensitive minigames in which pressing down the correct button in succession brings about some really nice action sequences. If you were to opt for motion controls though, you have to fling your Joy-Cons around instead. This works fine as can be expected, seeing as how this was originally part of the Nintendo Wii's control scheme. But there is a weird angle to it all, in that just about all of the controls are remapped when switching between the two control schemes. Something which doesn't really get used to at all. Aside from all the action-laden levels, you have the options to upgrade your lightsaber with several crystals, strengthening your ever-expanding force powers. And to my absolute delight, visit your ship, the Rogue Shadow, to check out the artworks after finding the corresponding Jedi HOLOCRONs. Something which does give enough impetus for replayability. Oh, and there's the local 1v1 multiplayer gameplay mode as well. Something which is a nice bonus for sure, for which you unlock several characters to play as, but really there's nothing much more beyond that. On all accounts, it is a perfect port from a bygone era, upscaled to the Switch's display without having any slowdowns, glitches or other strange phenomena. It may not be the single best Star Wars game ever made, but it sure is an absolute thrill going through it on the Nintendo Switch.
The Force is strong in this one.
But be sure to let me know in the comment section down below if you are planning on picking this one up. Perhaps you've played this growing up or have simply missed out on it entirely. Hit that like button if you have enjoyed today's video. I can tell you that I'm working on at least one more Star Wars game review, which should be out soon. Until then, may the Force be with you.